Hello and welcome on the Gamers Academy YouTube channel. My name is Outlandish. I played this game competitively for 4 years, decided to retire recently, become a coach and partner up together with Gamers Academy to provide you guys education content to make you the best players you want to be. If you want to book me or one of my colleagues for individual coaching sessions, you can book us on gamers-academy.com. You can find the homepage in the description below. On top of that, you can use this code to save up to 10% for the first session you will book. In this episode, we'll talk about PINKWARDs, where you can place them, and most importantly, where you can place them so they can stay for a longer time and they won't get cleared, and give you a lot of information about the enemy rotations and the enemy jungler. All of that in the next upcoming video. As I already said in the intro, today I will explain you some spots where you can place PINKWARDs. It doesn't matter which role you're playing, most efficiently, most like it's on top lane, jungle, and mid lane. Some PINKWARDs you can place in the enemy jungle that most likely won't get spotted. It works in competitive a lot, and it works in solo queue for sure, and it's really efficient because how PINKWARDs work, especially like on supports, that like people try to place PINKWARDs really flexible on the current game state, for example for objectives around drakes and stuff, and people need to replace PINKWARDs a lot. But as solo laners or as a jungler, you can find some spots where you can like put your PINKWARD for a longer period of time, that gives you a lot of information about the enemy rotations and the enemy jungler without getting spotted. And I will show you just in this custom game where you can place some wards. In this case, we're blue side. We are trying to find some spots where you can place PINKWARDs and fight enemy junglers rotations or enemy support rotations. One PINKWARD I really like is this one that gives you a lot of information because, for example, if you combine that ward with a normal ward like this, you can place these two wards as a top laner, as a mid laner, or as a jungler, and you can find a lot of rotations of the enemies. For example, if he goes to top side, you will spot them on this PINKWARD. If he goes through Raptors, you see him on this ward, and you would be surprised how many people in competitive run through this bush without checking if it's PINKWARDed or not, and you have so much information about the enemy jungler and the enemy support that's going through the enemy jungle. Another spot for that, for example, especially as a top laner where you can place your PINKWARD is this one, because this PINKWARD gives you the information about if the enemy jungler is on Crux or not, and you could combine this ward, for example, with a ward around red buff, so you're pretty safe on top lane. It gives you so much information as a solo laner, and it gives you so much information as well for your own jungler, so you can decide his own pathing and adjust the pathing to that. And let's talk about the same spots you can use on the enemy bot side. For that, we will purchase some more PINKWARDs, so don't need to run base every time. If you're, for example, playing heavily for bot side and you want to get some information as a mid laner or as a jungler about the enemy rotations, you could, for example, place a PINKWARD here. The same concept. If the enemy jungler is going through that lane, through that direction, you will spot the enemy jungler going through here. For example, if he wants to go for the Drake or for the enemy for your own mid lane. So you're